Hello, my name is Simon.
And my name is Matthias.
Today we are making a review of the new Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus.
Yeah, it's a really good phone. It's available today and you can get it for around $700. There is phones that you like and there is phones that you love. The Edge Plus is one of the phones you love. Edge Plus is together with the Note 5, the S6 and the normal Edge, the most well-designed Samsung's phone that they ever have made. Edge Plus is also a phone that feels very big. Well, it is big, but it feels bigger than it is. Last year I tested the Note 4 and it didn't felt that big, even if it was a few millimeters bigger than the Edge Plus. Anyway, the new design looks great with curved edges of the display, sides of metal and a back of glass with an out-sticking amazing 16 megapixel camera that we will talk about more later. And on the back we even can find a heart rate monitor. The multitask home and back button are like on all the other Samsung phones right below the screen. And the home button contains a fingerprint reader that actually are really good, much better than the one in the Note 4. The phone is not the easiest phone to operate with one hand. But after a few days you don't care about that the phone is a little bit too big. But the design can be good, but it can't be perfect. Samsung skipped the replaceable battery and the waterproofness as last year's S5 had to make the phone look better. And the non-plastic design made the phone very slippery. Another thing Samsung can do better are the placement of the speaker. The speaker is located at the bottom of the phone, which means it easily can be blocked by a hand if you're holding it in the landscape mode. The speaker itself is one of the best speakers in any phone that doesn't have stereo speakers.
The Edge Plus also has the best screen on the market, there's no doubt about it. We have showed the Edge Plus for a couple of friends and all of them was amazed by the screen. The screen is 5.7 inch big, which is at the limit for a screen. Any bigger and the screen will be impossible to handle with one hand, even if you have bigger hands. The resolution of the screen is Quad HD, and it is not an impressive resolution, but the colors of the screen and the good looking edges make the screen the best out there. The sunlight visibility is also very good. And a fun fact is that if you set the brightness to max, the screen can still be brighter if it's needed. Just enable the auto brightness mode.
And the camera is not a weakness either. The Edge Plus has a 16 megapixel shooter that of course have very good specs with 4K recording and slow motion recording in 120 frames per second. The camera is also super fast and handles every condition very good, even when it's a little bit darker. The camera also have a so-called infrared white balance sensor, which should make the colors more vivid. The camera app is also very good. It is clean, simple and have very much of fun settings, such as a pro mode to manually set focus and time of exposure. The selfie camera is a 5 megapixel shooter and have all the fun modes that is in many Samsung phones. The selfie camera even has the ability to record in Quad HD and has HDR.
And what about the gaming experience? The gaming on this phone is not perfect. Many games today are in landscape mode, and the speaker is, as we said earlier, just as in the iPhones, very easy to block. Just listen. If we don't mind the speaker, this phone is doing great. The hardware, as we will talk about more later, is of course the best you can get, and the gaming performance is therefore excellent. And a good thing is that the phone doesn't even get hot when you play, as almost every other phone. If Samsung only had a better placed speaker, the gaming experience would be flawless.
And the gaming experience is so good thanks to the hardware. This is the most powerful phone on the market together with the Note 5. The CPU is the super fast Exynos 7420 with a so-called dual quad processor. One quad core with 1.5 GHz and one with 2.1 GHz. And the GPU is a Mali T760MP8. The RAM memory in this phone is the biggest in any phone, 4 GB. And that is very noticeable. If you're gaming, for example, you can pause the game and do some other stuff, and then a couple of hours later go back to the game and continue where you left. With less RAM, you would have to start the game again. The bad thing with the hardware is that it doesn't have a micro SD card slot. So if you want to store a lot of stuff on your phone, you are limited to 32 or 64 GB. A 128 GB option doesn't exist.
The operating system is Android Lollipop, with a lot of improvements, and the interface is now cleaner and faster than ever. It is a little bit of bloatware, but some apps are really nice. Like the S-Health, which can measure your heart rate, your stress, and many other things. The dual edge display also makes the experience more nice, since a lot of Android apps have menus swiped out from the side. Some other good things with the edges is the edge menu. It makes your favorite apps and favorite contacts easy available wherever you are in your phone. This is the best Samsung software ever, and the only disappointment is that you can't control your TV as you could on your Galaxy S4 or S5 for example, unless you have a Samsung TV, since there is no infrared at the top of the phone.
The battery life in the Edge Plus is not a strong point, but not a weak point either. The 3000 mAh battery will make the phone survive a day or almost a day with heavy use. And why is this not good? Because the old Note 4 was better in terms of battery life, and a downgrade is not fun. Anyway, it has a very good battery saving mode and charges from 0 to 100% very fast. And we tried to charge it in 10 minutes and it managed to get from 28 to 48%.
So for the conclusion, the Edge Plus have some cons like any other smartphone, but overall it's a really great smartphone.
Yeah, one of the best in the world in my opinion. And the price is a bit high, $700 for the 32 GB model. And if you want 64, you have to pay more. Yeah, that's all for us today. Subscribe if you want more, and like if you enjoyed the video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye.